Hello again, Suzanne here, Angel Intuitive and the Spiritual Guidance Counselor. So today I'm answering a question, and this is a very common one. Good friend of mine, we were trying, I was like, hey, I got some time to shoot some videos. Ask a question. She's like, oh man, can't they? Trying to come up with normie questions. Because we've been through this a lot. She's been through a lot too. Other things happening, but good question. And again, this one comes up quite a bit. Where am I going here? So it's okay if I need help and I call on an angel. What if I call on the wrong angel? Does the right one show up, or does the one I call on show up and say, hey, I can't do the job, I don't know what to do? So if, say, I call on Gabrielle for a wound and Raphael shows up, or does, Gabrielle show up and go, man, I forgot my medical kit? That's kind of Raphael's gig. Well, here's the deal. Whoever you need shows up. So when we ask for help, the professional will show up. If we think it's one person, because oftentimes, the angel books say which archangels are good for whatever, and but they also have other jobs that we don't know. Just like each human has more specialties and gifts and knowledge than we realize, because we haven't gone there yet. Maybe we have talents that we haven't discovered yet. So it's kind of same in that realm. So if we are called on, that's why I'm not big on names, calling names, or even our guides' names. Fun stories on mine. Good time. I think I told that story somewhere a while back. Anywho, we don't have to. Just ask for help. And ask for someone of God. Ask for a guide or an angel of God to come down and help you. And I throw it out that way now because, or however, or positive of the light with the, well, can't even go that way anymore. Times they are changing. Used to just be, guides of the light of God. But now, so many people are worshiping at the light of God, which is of God, but is not of light. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because Lucifer means light of God. Well, let me put it this way. They're correcting me. They're saying it's about intention too. What we are intending for ourselves, if we're asking for something for our benefit, for the greater good of ourselves, our soul energy, which will turn around and work with everybody else, with the betterment of humanity, they know. The right ones will come in. Now, if we are in a weakened state, which is oftentimes when we ask for help, right? I was shooting some other videos, and this little guy came up. It's safe to ask for help. Some people are leery. It's like, oh, who do we ask? How do we know we're asking the right ones? That's a whole nother question, right? Again, the right one will come to you. And if your intentions, if your intentions are clear and pure, you're going to get a guide or angel of purity that's going to help. Now, normally I would just answer this so much easier, but I have another friend who was trying different ways of self-protection and soul protection. And he was having, calling in help, and those that were showing up to help he felt were draining his energy. A few different things there. Did he set his intention? Is it that the dark side is fighting and flailing and trying to survive as much as possible because things are shifting, veils are lifting, we're starting to connect more with God and divine energy and source. So is that why things are coming in, entities are coming in and draining us? Because they need every little bit of power or little energy to sustain power, because they're like rabid animals caught in a trap in a corner, and they're just like flailing out and trying to do what they can. And this friend in particular, well, both the friends that I'm talking about, are very gifted spiritually. And so, but we do have to be careful. We have to protect ourselves. We have to remind ourselves that there are other energies out there that aren't so positive and don't want the best for us. And we have to feel that. Remember how to feel that. Normally, I would say you can tell the difference in the energies that come, especially if you're sensing or hearing them, in that even if they're negative, and even the negatives, the dark side will come and offer you beautiful things, or they will tell you beautiful things. They will compliment you. They will encourage you. But there's always a catch. There's always a little something that you have to give up, give in, or let go of, not in a good way. Okay? So that's the whole, selling your soul deal. So remembering where it's coming from and asking from heart, divine connection, our sense of self, core, our soul sense, our God spark, our solar plexus. So when we are calling them in, the right one's going to be there. If we're setting the right intentions, we're setting protection, but also being aware if something doesn't feel right. But my experience and what I've witnessed over the decades and with other people is, as long as we're setting, a positive intention, and we're coming from a pure space, and we're asking for help for the right reasons. Does that make sense? Not for monetary gain, not for selfish reasons or whatever. So when we do that, the right ones come in. The right angel will come in and help us. Will they always take credit? Or throw their name out is what I'm saying. No, it's like they know what to do, and that they want to do it. They want to help us. Our angels and our guides want to help. That's why they're there. That's why they stay with us forever. Follow us through lifetimes even. Because we have goals. I don't like to say purpose, because just existing is a purpose. We're here for a reason, even if it sparks one other person. Even if we just do that one thing. We walk down the street and it makes someone smile. Or we walk down the street and it makes someone angry. But then they turn around and go, oh, wait. There's reason, right? So know that. It's not that difficult. Ask for help. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Call in the angels. And if it's not the one that can do the job, the right one will show up and do the job. So do it. Ask for help. Know your angels. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it in your heart. And the good ones are with you. And have a beautiful week.